in the military, when you are doing combat life-saving for a severely wounded patient, the first principle is to remove the mechanism of harm. Whatever it is that is causing the injury, you have to remove it. And I think that's a good analogy for where we're at in U.S.-Turkish relations. In some sense, with events in Syria, we have removed one of the biggest mechanisms of harm that has been present in the relationship over the last 10 or 15 years. We should not underestimate, and I was there during Trump 1 to observe much of this as a military advisor and then also as a civilian advisor later in the Department of State. The number of issues that arose from Syria and the very difficult situation caused by divergent policies. And this is not a normative statement about who was right and who was wrong, but the fact is Turkey and the United States had different priorities in Syria. And we made a decision in Washington in about 2014. ISIS was what was really important, not Assad, not the ending of the war, not accountability, not the relief of the suffering of the Syrian people, and not trying to pick winners among a set of opposition actors that looked increasingly difficult for us to decipher. Whereas for Turkey, being right next to Syria, it was a very different sort of thing. They had 4 to 5 million refugees. They had attacks from the Russians very near their border and against groups that they were supporting. They had economic destabilization and suffering from that. So for them, the issue was how to reconstruct a opposition that could force negotiations and get us to the 2254 solution.